Welcome to the Wellness Abundance Podcast. I'm Melissa King, your podcast host, board-certified health and wellness coach, certified personal trainer, and founder of Wellness Abundance Coaching. I created this podcast to help women like you learn more about your body so you can age gracefully and navigate the different seasons of your life effortlessly. If you're a woman searching for answers to unexpected weight gain, intense PMS, chronic fatigue, fertility challenges, PCOS, brain fog, and more, this podcast is for you. We'll do a deep dive into all areas of women's health and connect with experts so you can get clarity on what's happening within your body. This will empower you to take control of your mindset on the natural aging process and create flexible lifestyle habits that work for you at any age. Now, grab your favorite glass of wine, cup of coffee, or mocktail, and enjoy the episode. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Wellness Abundance Podcast. I'm super excited that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, so today I want to talk about what's the real reason you want to lose weight. Okay, so just hear me out with this and just go with this. Go with the flow today, okay? So weight loss, like anything, can kind of be a tricky road to navigate. Would you agree? There's all these ups and downs, and it could be really exciting to see progress and then frustrating when you think you're doing everything right, but you hit a plateau. And yes, I put right in quotation marks because, you know, there's really not necessarily a right or wrong way to do something when it comes to losing weight and burning more fat, okay? So there's always several ways that you can do something, and you just need to find the one that really basically just works for you. And this is something I work with my clients on constantly through our relationship together. So, okay, so before you even begin your weight loss journey, one important question to ask yourself is, does your weight loss goal align with your values and vision for your life, right? Okay, so now you might be wondering, what in the world do my values, like what do I value, and my vision for my life have to do with burning more fat? Well, or, you know, you may be wondering also, what's the connection between weight loss and your vision for your life? So it may not make much sense right now, but I promise you, by the end of this episode, you'll have a better understanding of why it's important to align your values and your vision for life, vision for your life with your health and fitness goals, and how the two are connected through your why, capital W-Y. So, and by the way, this is the very first thing I tackle with my clients. Fitness clients, health coaching clients, health and fitness clients. You know, it's just super important to really hone in on your capital W-Y. All right, so you ready to get started? All right, here we go. All right, first of all, it makes it easy. So this really aligning your values and your vision for your life with your why for why you want to lose weight will just make the whole process and your life so much easier, okay? And we'll talk about this. So it's super easy to get caught up in following all the health and wellness influencers on social media, right? They're the ones that say you should, again, quotes, should be eating XYZ food to lose weight. Or this workout will help you burn more fat when you complete it 5 days a week. Now, should you focus on eating mostly whole foods? Yes, of course, absolutely. That's what my program's all about. And should you focus on moving your body more? Absolutely. The thing is, a lot of times what these health and fitness social media influencers are saying what you should do, they may not be realistic for you and your life. You know, do you want to eat liver all the time? Do you want to eat keto, super low carb? I'm not bashing those at all, because I'm a big fan of keto. There's a time and a place for it. It's not meant for everyone. And I'm a big fan of not necessarily eating liver, because I do not like it, but figuring out a way how to get more organ meats for, you know, health benefits and everything. But so for example, if you want to spend more, if you want to make time, you know, to help your kids with their homework at night, you could schedule your workouts around this very thing, you know, because this is important to you. It's part of your value system. You know, you have this vision for your life where you want to be there for your kids, you know, to help them with their homework. So you can then, you know, if you don't have time to work out 5 days a week because you want to spend, let's say, Monday through Thursday night, you know, helping your kids with their homework, then you just start with 1 day a week, and then you just build upon that. And if you want to get more movement in on the weekends, and you also want to spend time with your family, get your family involved in that movement somehow. See how it is you're aligning your values, spending time with your family, and your vision for your life, spending your weekends with your family. So those two combined, it will make it just so much easier. So for example, my husband and I, we love to get movement in during the week, sometimes, or on the weekends, because sometimes during the work week, it can be a little bit more difficult because we're busy with work, right? So we have some time in the morning that we carve out, but we don't have a lot of time, obviously, to go for a long hike. So we save that for the weekends, but we also want to spend quality time together on the weekends because we're so busy during the week. So we'll just go on a hike together. So we get sunshine, fresh air, we're getting out in nature, we're getting movement in, and we're actually having conversations with each other because we're not staring at our screens or watching a TV show or a movie. So we're getting that quality time in. So it's super easy to say, you know what, Sunday morning, let's go for a hike. It's super easy to do it. So, all right. Another reason is it helps keep you focused. So creating sustainable lifestyle habits isn't always easy, okay? Because you have to create these sustainable lifestyle habits to help you lose weight and also keep it off. You have to sustain them, and it's not an easy task. This is why women enroll in my programs, because it's not easy. It's difficult to do on your own, and I share that from personal experience because I had a huge support system when I was going through my whole weight loss journey myself. And also some days it could just be like really messy where you're like, what in the world is happening? Like, I feel like my world is just crumbling around me and everything is acting against me. So I actually just had this happen recently. And so my husband had a last minute work commitment one morning, and I had the choice to either just do a quick 10-minute burpee workout or not work out at all. So I chose to do a workout, just do the quick 10-minute burpee workout, which was great. I felt amazing afterwards. My other option was to choose to skip my workout that day, which that would have been a great option, and I'll share why with you in a moment. But the reason why it was such an easy choice for me to make is that I talked about it with myself. Like, I actually had a conversation with myself. My husband was in the room, but I was kind of really just having a conversation with myself. Like, okay, well, if I do this, if I work out, if I skip my workout, I can move it to later in the week. So anyways, and I decided, either option would be great. It doesn't matter which one I choose, but which one do I want to choose? Well, I really wanted to move. So I decided, get in the gym, do a quick 10-minute burpee workout, bam, done. Get in the shower, ready, with plenty of time to spare. So now I want to chat about why choosing not to work out would have been a great choice as well. So I think it's perfectly clear that obstacles get in our way, right? And there's really no way to avoid them. So if I would have chosen to skip my workout and head straight for the shower, I would have been totally okay with that because I went through my options and I was okay with either option. Like, I was totally okay because I set realistic goals for myself. And this is one thing I do a lot with my clients too, is I help them set realistic goals for them. So I am very aware that I'm not going to be perfect, and like ever. So perfection, it does not align with my value system. So this is another reason why you want to set up realistic goals, because does perfectionism really align with your values? I know there's the type A's out there. I get it. I have some type A in me, but how valuable is that to you? Like, is it helping you, or is it hindering your ability to just basically live your life? Live an enjoyable life too. So not just with your health and wellness goals, but for other areas of your life. So I don't even like using the word perfect with myself or my clients. So unless I'm talking about something like this, so really learn how to be okay with skipping a workout one day. Maybe your body needs it. If I would have woken up and I would have been like, oh, I really do not feel like working out for whatever reason, if I didn't get a lot of sleep, or I was just super, super hungry and I was like, I'm done. I don't feel like I should work out. So, and this kind of leads me into the next reason, is trusting your body. So when you learning how to trust your body and give it what it needs is a skill that can be learned, and it's a skill I teach in my programs. So I've said it over and over again. When you give your body the appropriate input, it will provide you with the optimal output. So your body knows exactly what to do when you give it what it wants. So I will be saying this for the rest of my life, and I gotta be honest, it's probably going to be the last words I ever say. So I will be saying this on my deathbed because I truly, truly believe it, because it is the truth. So getting really good at listening to your body and feeding it when it needs to be fed, moving it when it wants to move, and giving it rest when it needs rest can be a bit challenging in the beginning when you're still, you're learning new things about your body. You're learning new things. Like if you're going through my program, you're learning new things about your body and like what's actually happening inside, and how to recognize, the cues for your body's like, feed me, or move me. Let's do a hard workout today. Or, let's kind of scale it back a little bit today. Let's just go for a walk. So for example, when you're PMSing and you're craving sweet stuff, you could be telling yourself that it's okay to eat an entire cake because that's what your body wants, right? Well, yes, your body probably does want more carbs at this time because of your cycle, because your progesterone levels are very low. And in order to really get those progesterone levels up, your body wants starchy carbs. So there's a biological reason for this, okay? It's not just, oh, I'm moody or I'm tired or what, which could be part of it, the fatigue feeling if you're not getting good sleep, which low progesterone can cause insomnia and trouble sleeping. So, but one way so rather than eating an entire cake to satisfy your sugary carb craving, is to, choose like whole food carbs such as potatoes or even rice. Rice is a great one. Rice is one of my go-tos when I'm like, kind of feel like some starchy carbs. Or potatoes, sweet or white, whatever you prefer. It doesn't really matter. I know white potatoes have, you process them faster. Sweet potatoes, your body digests them a little bit slower. It doesn't really do a lot doesn't really affect your blood sugar levels as much as white potatoes. But in my opinion, they're both whole foods. So choose the one that you want. So also just remember, like, how are you going to feel afterwards if you eat that entire cake? Okay. Do you really want that? And if you do, if you're willing to feel crappy afterwards, by all means, go for it. I had a little bit of a cinnamon roll a couple weeks ago that one of my friends offered me, and I knew it probably had maybe a little bit of milk in it, but I really wanted it because it looks so good, and I love cinnamon rolls. So I had it, and I knew maybe I'd have, not be feeling so well afterwards, which was the truth, which it actually happened, but was it worth it? Oh yes, absolutely. So, okay. And really the last reason is it helps you learn how to advocate for yourself. So what do I mean by this? So most of my clients are working with other healthcare professionals in one way or another. Not all of them, but most of them are. So some are seeing therapists who are working through some trauma or just life challenges, and others are working with their physicians to get, medical condition under control. So they're not just working with me, they have other health practitioners that are licensed in a different area and experts in a different area than me to help them. So having a super clear understanding of your values and your vision will help you really advocate for yourself when you're working with these healthcare professionals, myself included, and I'll talk about that in a sec. So for instance, if you've been experiencing like heavy bleeding, insulin resistance with your PCOS diagnosis, your physician may want to put you on birth control, which from I've read is pretty common for PCOS. But if you're like, I really don't want to go on birth control. I've been on it before and I just don't want to deal with that. I had a bad experience with it. It's just not for me. Or if you've never been on it and you just have read that it's not good for you and all the side effects, and you're like, I do not want to do that. No, thank you. This means you can actually have a conversation with your physician and say, look, I don't want to go on birth control. I don't want to take those hormones. I do not want to do it. So what else can I do, from a lifestyle perspective to help me manage my PCOS symptoms better? So why do you think it's important for you to advocate for yourself when you work with me? So my role as your health and fitness coach is not to tell you exactly what to do. I'm here to help you find nutrition, fitness, and rest habits that align with your lifestyle, goals, values, and vision for your life. So really being able to communicate clearly with me will help me help you on a much deeper level so you can get the results that you want, that you're looking for. So this is actually what I'm trained to do. And it's actually the best strategy for you as my client to get results in the most efficient way possible. Because let's say I tell you what to do, or I say, we're going to do 100 burpee workout every single week, once a week. And you're like, I hate burpees. Like, I do not want to do them. And then you dread coming to the workouts. That is not what I want at all. I do not want that. I want you to, I want our time together to be something that you benefit from, and that something that you're not like, oh, I got to go work with Melissa. I got to go work out with her, or I have to do my health coaching Zoom session. I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to come to each session knowing that you are going to leave feeling empowered and stronger and more confident in yourself, even if it's just a little bit, okay? So that's my goal. So that's why we co-create strategies together. We co-create workouts. Yes, I am the expert in nutrition, fitness, and rest. You are the expert in your own life. So you have to communicate clearly with me. So I just want to also say, you don't have to know everything from the beginning, okay? I know I say communicate clearly, but you do not have to know everything from the beginning. we start the conversation and it just kind of grows, and things come up as we talk, as we go through our coaching sessions, whether that be personal training sessions together or health coaching sessions together. So so some of it comes, evolves, but everyone knows in the beginning what they value, at least one thing that they value, and what their vision for their life is. Because, you want to lose weight, so you obviously have some sort of vision for your life, right? Because you want to lose weight. So why is it right now that you want to lose weight? And then as we're working together, if you do enroll in one of my programs, we kind of go through this together, and it kind of evolves over our time together. So, all right, now it's time to take action. So I'm going to give you 2 action steps. So the first one is to write out everything you value in life. So what's really important to you? And if you were the healthiest version of yourself, what would that look like? Okay. All right. Step number 2, if you haven't done this already, go to our website, melissaking.net, and sign up to get our free fitness guide to weight loss, energy levels, and mood. And so do that. That will put you on our VIP list, where every Friday you'll get an email from me with new podcast episodes. They could be solo episodes like this one, or podcast interviews. We have some amazing guests coming up. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to share them with you. And new blog posts, women's weekly wellness tips geared towards women specifically, and new recipes, and just anything else I'm inspired to throw in there. So go do that. So those are your 2 action steps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. The Wellness Abundance podcast is sponsored by Wellness Abundance Coaching. At Wellness Abundance Coaching, we help women create flexible nutrition and fitness plans that fit into their life to help them lose weight effortlessly and navigate the different hormonal seasons of their life with clarity, empowerment, and flexibility. We offer one-on-one and group health and fitness coaching. To learn more about how we can help you navigate the different seasons of your life and become the healthiest version of yourself, schedule a time to chat with us by visiting melissaking.net.